going on, guys? So here we are with the Fulaim X5. We're just doing a test outdoors. I'm in the mono setting. I have the dB set to +3. What's going on, guys? Welcome back, LEOPAZZO Productions. Thank you very much for tuning in. You guys are now listening to the Fulaim X5 wireless microphone kit. I have the wireless microphone, the transmitter just mounted here onto my shirt, and I have the receiver on the camera. You'll notice that I do have a flashing red light on this transmitter, and that's because I am actually recording internally as a backup file. The file is actually a WAV file, so therefore, for an example, if the transmitter, the built-in microphone here on my shirt, and the receiver lose communication or kind of drop the audio, I will also have a backup audio file that I'll be able to transfer from the transmitter directly to my PC with the cable that's included, which is a USB to USB-C cable. And I will mention that the transmitter, both of the transmitters, for an example, the one that I have here on my shirt with the internal microphone, it has approximately 4 gigabytes of internal storage, and we can simply transfer those audio files to our PC. The USB-C end of the cable goes right here at the side of the transmitter, and the other end just plugs into your PC. Bang, it pops up on your file explorer, drag and drop, save it, and there you go. You have those audio backup files in the WAV format. So as you can see on the transmitter, we do have this flashing red LED, which is telling me a visual indication that the recording feature is actually recording. And for the camera operator, you will see on the display of the receiver, there is an REC record icon displayed, so you will know that the recording feature is active and it is recording your audio backup file. This wireless microphone kit has a bunch of cool features that I want to share with you guys today in this video. So just to give you an example of one of the awesome features about this microphone kit, it does have a distance range of approximately 650 feet. That is super far. So let's go ahead and talk about the battery life of this wireless microphone kit. The 2 transmitters and the 1 receiver, the battery life can last up to approximately 6 hours. And after those 6 hours, when it's ready to go and get charged, we can go ahead and just slap them right inside here into this charging hub. This charging hub can charge the devices up to 2 times. So therefore, we have the 6 hours of battery life with the 3 devices. We can plug them into here and it's going to charge it. It's going to take approximately 2 hours to charge all 3 of those devices. And then now they're ready to use again for another 6 hours. And once those 6 hours are done, which is going to be so far a total of 12 hours, we're going to go ahead and plug them in here one more time and charge it for another 2 hours, and therefore it's going to give us another 6 hours. So in total of having a fully charged charging hub over here, we're going to have 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, a total of 18 hours of audio recording with this microphone kit, which is pretty much going to last us a full day of recording. So this wireless microphone kit does offer a low cut filter feature, which we can go ahead and enable right here with one button on the transmitter. So just to give you guys an example on how to do it and how it sounds, so I'm going to press the button here on the side of the transmitter. The button is labeled as set, so let's go ahead and do that. So now that I've enabled the low cut filter, this is what it sounds like. Let me know down in the comment section down below how it sounds to you guys. Do you guys prefer with the low cut filter off, or do you prefer with the low cut filter on, which I currently have active right now? So for an example, if I wanted to stop the internal audio recording here on the transmitter, what I need to do is just simply press that same button that I just pressed to enable the low cut filter. But in this case, for me to stop the recording or even to start the recording, I need to hold that same button down for a few seconds. So let's go ahead and talk about the different audio recording modes that this microphone kit has to offer. Right now, I am recording in the mono mode. Again, because there's only one person talking, so I only have one microphone active. If I do have 2 people talking, obviously I'm going to want to turn on both of the wireless microphones, both of the transmitters, and therefore now I'm going to be wanting to switch the receiver to the stereo mode. And for me to do that, I just want to go ahead and simply press and hold the set button on the receiver, and it's going to change to the stereo mode. So we do have a third audio recording mode that this microphone kit offers, and that is the mono safety track mode. And what that's going to do, if you have two microphones active, possibly two people speaking, what it's going to do is record the left channel 6 dB lower than the right channel. And basically that's going to help you in post-production. For an example, if the audio that you recorded was a little bit too loud, you do have the audio from the left channel that was recorded at 6 dB lower. So just in case it was clipping or it was distorted for whatever reason, now we're going to be able to use that audio from the left channel that was recorded at 6 dB lower. And again, this is going to be more effective if you do have both microphones active and recording two different people. So another awesome feature about this wireless microphone kit, especially both of these transmitters, not only does it have this little clip mounting option over here that we can kind of just simply clip it onto our shirt, but it does also have a built-in magnet right here at the back of the clip. So for an example, you can see this little tiny metal piece right here, and there's actually a built-in magnet right here at the back of the clip. So I'm going to show you kind of how strong it is. You can hear that little clicking. It basically flew over to the magnet and grabbed. So you're thinking, well, maybe how is that useful? How is that going to benefit us, the fact that it has a magnet? Well, here would be a perfect example. So again, when this transmitter is on, as you see here on my shirt, again, we have the logo displayed. We have those LEDs possibly flashing or just kind of illuminated. And that might be a little bit of an eyesore. It might be a little bit too big for you. It might be a little bit distracting. You want something a little bit more discreet. No problem, because Fulaim has you covered with this built-in magnet over here. So this is what I would do. I would get the microphone, instead of facing it forward with the logo facing the camera, I would actually turn it around like so. So we're looking at the back of the microphone, and I would just hide this into my shirt, for an example, like this. And then I would go and get that magnet, and I'm just going to place it on like so. And I can feel like it's grabbing right now. I'm assuming you don't really see the microphone. If anything, you just see that small little piece of metal. And that's a big difference comparing it to this transmitter right here. So I think that's just an amazing feature right there. I really like those small little fine details, because that is actually pretty important. How well can we hide the microphone? So just continuing talking about the transmitters here and the built-in microphone, we do have these two wind muffs that are included with the kit. And these wind muffs are not your typical wind muffs that just kind of get placed on top of the internal microphone. These wind muffs actually have a built-in locking mechanism, which basically you just put on top right over here, and you want to just give it a little turn, and now it's actually on there. There's little tiny grooves that actually fit inside the internal microphone, the transmitter here. And for an example, if you were to try pulling this, it's not coming off unless you go ahead and turn it. So that is just fantastic, those fine little details, because I will tell you, in the past with my other wireless microphone kits with built-in microphones, I have actually lost my little wind muff. So I will like to mention that Fulaim actually included these two little adapters over here. This one over here onto my left hand is actually a USB-C to USB-C, and this one will be useful for connecting the receiver to your laptop or your mobile phone. For an example, if it uses the USB-C connection, so one end, this end over here, is actually going to go inside the receiver, and the other end is going to get plugged into your phone or even your laptop. We also do have this other one which looks very similar. This one is actually a lightning connection to USB-C, which this is the adapter that I've been using because I use an iPhone. So this end right here is the lightning that's going to be getting plugged into my phone, and the other end is where I'm going to be plugging in the receiver. And therefore now whatever I record or whatever I am talking through the transmitter over here onto my shirt is going to be sent to the receiver and into the phone, and that's how I'm going to be recording some nice clean audio with this wireless microphone kit. So I just wanted to talk about some of the cables that are included with the kit. This one right here is a simple USB to USB-C cable. Again, this one has a few functions. So just to give you an example on one of them, the USB-C end of this cable can go ahead and get plugged into the charging hub, and now we can go ahead and charge the charging hub. So another way that we're going to be able to use this USB-C to USB cable is by simply connecting the USB-C end into the transmitter, and the USB end we're going to be able to plug into our PC, and therefore that's going to be our way of transferring the audio files that we recorded internally with this transmitter onto our computer. So we do also have another cable included with the kit, which is the standard 3.5 millimeter cable to 3.5 millimeter cable. And again, I'm using it right now from my camera to the receiver. And what that's doing, I'm just getting the audio output from the receiver and sending it into my camera. So we can also use this same 3.5 millimeter cable from the receiver to an audio interface. For an example, maybe something that a DJ would be using at a wedding, or just some kind of audio recording device as well. So we do have multiple options, and we do have all the cables included with the kit along with the adapters that we can use this wireless microphone kit with our cameras, our mobile phones that has the lightning connection or USB-C connection. We can also plug it into our laptop via USB-C or also USB. So I will mention this wireless microphone kit does not include the lavalier microphones, but if you do already have lavalier mics, you can simply go ahead and connect them to the top of each one of these transmitters. So you do have an option to use the internal microphone, or you can use the lavalier mics if you do have your own lavalier mics or want to purchase them separately. So another thing that I like to mention, we can adjust the gain, the volume, the dB level of this microphone kit right there onto the side of the receiver. There is a button labeled as set, and if we press it once, it's going to adjust the gain, the dB, the volume of the microphones. So we do have up to 5 dB settings, all the way from 0 up to 5. So obviously the higher number you go up to 5, it's going to be the loudest, and if you have it at 0 or 1, it's going to be the lowest volume. So with that being said, you're going to want to go ahead and monitor your audio while you're adjusting your dB, your gain, the volume of these microphones, just to make sure that it sounds good. And we also do have on the display of the receiver the audio level meters that we can also visually see. And now that we can plug in our headphones at the side of the receiver via the headphone jack, now we can also listen to the audio and monitor it in real time. What's going on, guys? So here we are with the Fulaim X5. We're just doing a test outdoors. I'm in the mono setting. I have the dB set to +3, and I do have the little furry windscreen mounted here on top of the transmitter internal microphone, and this is what it sounds like. It's actually not too windy outdoors today, but it is some nice weather, so I just wanted to come outside and do a quick little test. The camera is approximately about 5-6 feet away from me, and this is how the audio is sounding. Let me know in the comment section down below how the audio sounds to you in this test. Alright guys, so here's another test with the X5. Right now I have the microphone set to low cut filter on, and this is what the audio is sounding like. I'm using the exact same settings in the mono mode and plus dB3, and this is what the audio sounds like. So let me know down in the comment section down below what sounds better to you guys, with the low cut filter on or on my previous test with the low cut filter off. Alright guys, so we're just doing a quick test right now with the X5. I'm filming with the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and I have it set to stereo mode. I have a microphone here on myself, I have a microphone here on Marco, and we're using the internal mic. The dB setting is +3, and we do have the windscreens installed on the microphones as well. It's a little bit breezy, but it is a beautiful day. We're just getting into the springtime right now. Marco.
Hello.
Do a quick little mic check.
Mic check.
So yo, give me another little mic check. Tell them what time it is, man.
It's time to go play some FIFA, boys.
It's time to go play some FIFA, he says, man. So yeah, this is what it is. This is what the audio sounds like. Again, stereo mode with the X5. All right, guys, quick test with the X5 right now, the wireless microphone. I have the microphone, again, just mounted here on my shirt. I'm filming with the 14 Pro Max. I'm in the mono mode, and I actually turned off Marco's microphone. So his microphone is completely off. I just have mine. Low cut filter is not enabled. It is off. I have the dB set to +3, and I'm filming again with the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I'm using the adapter that's included, lightning to USB-C, and it's just connected to the receiver right now. So let me know what you guys think of how this audio sounds. Well guys, it looks like we reached that time of the video where I'm going to be giving you my overall thoughts and opinion and review of this microphone kit. If you cannot tell already, I'm super impressed. I'm happy the way the audio sounds. I'm glad that we have the internal recording. I actually really enjoy that feature. I also really do like the fact that we have that magnetic option at the back of the clip of the mounting of the transmitters. The display is nice and straightforward and easy to see. We can monitor the audio with our headphones, and on the display we can adjust the dB. We can use it on multiple different devices, from smartphone, laptops to cameras. And overall, the charging hub, we're going to get several hours, approximately 18 hours. It only takes 2 hours to charge. We can record in the stereo, the mono mode. We also have that safety track option as well. We got the wind muffs. Again, we also do have a far distance range of 650 feet. This microphone does have quite a bit to offer. Main thing is the audio does sound good. And again, that audio backup recording that we have included with this microphone kit is just fantastic feature, just so therefore we don't really kind of mess up on any of our audio. Well guys, that's a wrap for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you do have any comments, questions, or concerns, let me know down in the comment section down below. Thank you to all of you guys that have subscribed to the channel. If you guys have not subscribed already, be sure to go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notifications, all that good stuff. You guys know what to do. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace.